G'day guys and girls, and welcome back to our little channel, Goodies Beer Reviews. Here I am today on this beautiful weekend, and I have one of these at home, but I am away at the moment. Have one of these at home, but I haven't done it yet. And there wasn't much where I am, so I thought I'd pick one of these up and give it a quick review while I'm watching the Bathurst 1000. Now the cars are going faster. It could be nearly the Bathurst 500. The race feels much quicker than it did back in the day with the old, like just race on Sunday, drive home on Monday. Coors. I always think of Americans drinking this Coors beer. It did originate from America or Canada. America or Canada. I'd hate to say the same thing these days. Cold as the Rockies. 4.2% ABV in a 355ml can. Why bother? American lightweights, maybe. It is brewed in Australia, I think, but it's obviously from an old recipe. Maybe 1.2 standard drinks. Bit of the health information here. Pregnancy warning on the bottom. It sounds horrible, but every time I see sort of TV or Americans, a lot of them are bigger. Is it just the junk food, or is it just the whole country at the moment? I think. Is it the food we're eating, or I'm not perfect, Christ, you know what I mean? But I think some people just blame a lot for eating just cheap and nasty. And look, I'm a put my first hand up and go, I have Maccas here and there, but I don't have it all the time. Anyways, I'm not going to talk about it. This isn't a fucking dietary session, nor a therapy session. Coors, let's get this into the glass. I'm away to the good firm hiss crack on the can. The American beer Coors. It looks like water. So an American-styled lager. Hopefully where I go tonight, they're going to have some nice beers on tap. I love Bolter Hazy on tap. Easy Hazy is good, but Bolter Hazy is just yum. So yeah, the race is on in the background, as you can see. And Coors, the head has gone, but this could be a hotel glass, so they could use a lot of soap and stuff in the glasses, but that is a very pasty, I was going to say it looks a bit like but it doesn't look appetising, but it could be easy to drink. Like some of our Aussie beers, they don't look too appetising, but they're easy to drink in the warm weather. It smells like an Aussie adjunct lager. It smells like any other sort of lager that's got that Pride of Ringwood, minerally earthy, just smell. There's not a real big punch of hop aroma on this. Anyways, we're going to probably go to King Tide Brewing down in Coffs. I'm going to get out of the brew down there and see if they've got any new ones. It does shut at 5, so probably only have one or two there. Got a very early doctor's appointment in the morning to get up to, so yeah, it won't be out late. Yeah, look, this is carbonation 0. It's got to be the glass, you'd think, doesn't it? Wake up. That just went down hard. Coors Light as well. Budweiser Light. Some more American just drops I sort of know, just your more mainstream ones. I'm jealous of America and Canada. I see all the breweries over there. The amount of different breweries and home brews and beers you can get is just sensational from what I can see. I go and they never come home. Look, it is a bit rough. It is a bit rough. And my indigestion is playing up like a mofo. However, this is plain tasting. If you don't like taste, this would be your go-to beer. I worked with a guy once. Shout out to James. I worked with him, and I remember one day he turned and said, I don't like taste. Went in food, and he goes, no, I just don't like a lot of taste. Maybe just get sensitized in taste. Or maybe it was just, I think it was beers he was talking about too. But then I sort of went, what? Like everyone loves hoppy, and a lot of people don't. Everyone likes different things. This is just plain Jane. I mean, it was $5 for one, and I don't know how much it was for a 6-pack or a 4. I think it came in a 6-pack. Yeah. Look, it's just meh. I wouldn't buy this if it costs more than Foster's. I quite enjoyed a couple of Foster's recently. I must be getting old. I must be going madder. But I do. But there's a difference between mad, remember, too. There's mad. And there's mad fun. Like mad, make fun of yourself, poke shit at yourself, have a laugh. And I like that sort of mad. But mad, like rash decisions and just inert behaviour that's just very sporadic and readable, that's mad. And it sucks. I like that Camaro with the Chico. If it only had spring roll, because I think spring roll versus Chico, they're the one going around now on the track. Is it Chico all over it? Sponsored by Chico Roll. Or whoever make Chico. I always thought spring rolls were better. I never liked Chico rolls. I thought they were foul. But the big spring rolls, yeah, I'm a sucker for one of them. Talking about junk food, I'm eating healthy. And it's funny, you can get those spring rolls in the pack. I think Marathon make them. But it's got a good source of protein. I think they're full of cabbage and shit, but look, you got to treat yourself now and then. You got to treat yourself now and then and just enjoy. I used to love the Tooheys 1000, they used to call it, because just the cars, and they were the cars you could go into the showroom like the GTs pretty much and buy. Now these things are just like, they're not like what you drive on the street. It's changed a lot. And you don't have the slower cars on the track anymore either. Is the sport dying? I think you're always going to have those die-hard race fans. But it's just coming down to milliseconds now and crazy. It's something to have a beer and watch. Yeah. I always was a Brocky fan. Rest in peace, Brocky. But I always liked Brocky. He was mad as a brush too, but geez, he could drive. I think there was one race time he drove. Was the VL or the VN, and he drove the absolute bollocks off it. There was one time when he had wet tyres on, dry tyres. Slicks in the wet? Or he had slicks? No, he had dry tyres and it was wet. He was trying to follow what's this supremacist shame? Oh, fuck. People crashing in cars. The royal visit snubs. So isn't the king coming? I saw the king, in New Zealand. He was hugging people and stuff, and he looked like he fucking needed a hug. He just lost his mum too. I'm not a big royals person, but I don't know. I don't really care if they come here. It generates money, doesn't it? And some people like the Pommies. Some of them, or they're the Aussies. Some of them like the royals coming here. I don't know. Just let people like what they want to like, I suppose. Don't be too critical of people. What a day. So good drive down. Drove about 150 k's today. And, back home probably tomorrow, I think. Yeah. Got a few work things coming up too, which I'll have a yarn about. But you know what? I'm just sitting back. Having this Coors and chilling, so I might leave it at that. Get back to a bit of the race. It's a nice cologne on. Might go out to tea. Love each other, take care of each other, be kind. I'd see you at the next one. If you see this, I'd say give it a go, but be prepared for, as James would say, no taste. See you at the next one.